Hi friends, it's Miss Adelia. So I'm going to be doing some math with you today. So I want to show you what I have in my hands. So if you look really closely, I have some beans and some seeds in my hand. So what we're going to do is we're going to count them and we're going to see the number that I have in my hand of each of the different kinds of beans and seeds. So if you look, I have beans that are different colors. Oh, I'm trying to lose them. So I have beans that are different colors. I have some black beans. I have some white beans. And I have some sunflower seeds. So each of the seeds, we're going to count them, and then I'm going to put them on my graph. So if you look at my graph, I have squares or rectangles, and I'm going to write what we are counting underneath, and then I'm going to fill in the square with however many are in there, and then we're going to see what we have more or less of, or if they're the same, we call it equal to. So we're going to count them, and then we're going to write the number that we have. So let's start with the white beans. So we'll look in my hand, and we have 1, 2, 3, and 4. So I'm going to take my 4 white ones, if I can pick them all up, and I'll show them to you. I have 4 white ones in my hand. I'm going to put them to the side. So I'm going to grab one of my pieces of chalk. I'm going to do a red piece of chalk because I think you'll be able to see it. I'm going to write the word white underneath. If you're making a graph, you can probably draw a picture or even maybe color or stick the actual bean itself underneath. That wouldn't stick on my chalkboard very well, would it? So I'm going to write white bean. White bean. So I remember that it was the white bean that we counted first. So white bean. And we counted 1 white bean. So I'll fill in that square. 1 white bean. So that's the number 1. 2. 3. It was 4 white beans. So I'm going to write, I can have that 1, 2, 3, and 4 white beans. That's a lot of beans. So let's go to our sunflower seeds, which are right here. They're kind of ovally in shape. So I have 1 sunflower seed in the back of my hand, 2 sunflower seeds, oh, lost it, and 3 sunflower seeds, 1, 2, 3. So I have 3 sunflower seeds. So I'll put those right next to my beans behind here. So I wrote white bean there for the white beans. So let's choose a different color chalk. I'll do green. So I'll write seeds since it's faster. So I'll do seed. And we counted 1, 2, 3 seeds. So 1 square, 2 squares, 3 squares. So if we look just at the white beans, I'm going to put my black beans down for a minute. We'll go back to those after. So if we look just at our white beans and our sunflower seeds in my hands, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 beans and 3 seeds. Are they the same Or are they different? Well, they're different because one's beans and one's seeds, right? And they're different colors. But what about the number? Do we have the same amount? Let's look at our graph. So it says we have 1, 2, 3, 4 white beans. And we have how many seeds? 1, 2, 3 seeds. So we have more white beans. So we have more beans than seeds. So we have more than, and we have less than. So we have less seeds than beans, or we have more beans than seeds, right? So let's look at the black beans. I'll put these back down, and then we'll go look at our black beans. We'll count those. So I have those down on this little tray. So we have 1, 2, 3 black beans. So let's put those over here and choose another color. Get my chalk, and I'm going to write black beans. Black beans. So I remember what ones I'm doing. And I'm going to fill in 1, 2, 3 squares. Well, look at our graph now. It doesn't look like the white beans, but look at our seeds and our black beans. Do they look similar? They look like they might have something in common. So let's look at our black beans and our seeds. So let's count. We have 1, 2, 3 black beans and 1, 2, 3 seeds. So our black beans and our seeds, we have the same number. We have 3 of each. So they are equal to each other, right? So we have the same amount of each. So if you look at our graph, they show exactly the same number. But we still have more white beans. So we have more white beans than both of these, but these are equal to each other, right? Pretty cool.